And good morning, everybody. Mike Niemiec here on this Thursday now, August 16th. So we're flipping back and way in a lot of different fronts in here. The overnight news, I guess, is that maybe the U.S. and the Chinese are maybe going to get a little bit more cordial. And so anyway, we were a little bit up in the overnight trade session. We're up roughly 17 cents in the beans. Obviously, that getting more of the muster in the sense that that was the thing that the trade thought that they would kind of hone back in on. But I will also say this, that you know, the trade sides, put that aside in here, that the Chinese are now unloading another vessel of U.S. soybeans. So once again, maybe there's a little bit of credence in the fact that even though they have this trade war talk going back and forth, now they're unloading another vessel of soybeans. So I want to bring that on up. Anyway, carried on over to the meal, up $5, up in the soybean oil, up around 20 points. Maybe helped the corn and wheat also up around 7 to 4 cents in the overnight trade. I'll also get back into, so we got the trade war talk that keeps on going back and forth as far as the market news goes. The other thing is that we had that USDA report that came on out. And the USDA report that came on out showed that we have sizable stocks that are out there for corn, wheat, and soybeans going forward in both the U.S. and in the world. But the other thing that the USDA also said was the fact that we're also going to go and find that we're going to have better demand going forward because of the drawdown in the foreign suppliers as far as grain and oilseeds go. So we're going to get a weekly sales that are going to come on out here in a little bit, and they're still looking for in the neighborhood of around, I don't know, 300,000 to 700,000 tons of new crop bean sales, in the neighborhood of around 3 to 1 million tons of corn sales. So even though we have the big supply, we got this convergence going on between the old crop and the new crop going forward in here. The trade is still net short the corn and beans and the soybean oil. I thought it was interesting yesterday because I tried to make a point yesterday that I thought was where this trade is really getting strong with the meal versus the soybean oil. I thought it was interesting to go and see on the open interest, if it's correct and everything, that the soybean meal open interest was down 11,000 contracts yesterday. Now, it probably had to do maybe part with the fact that the August contract was going off the board. But it doesn't seem like they really want to get on the soybean meal. So I don't want to get on that tangent, but they still are steadfast, want to be long the meal, short the soybean oil. And in the other sense is that they're still kind of net short the corn and want to still be net long the soft red winter wheat. It's a battle. It's a battle right now. I have to say that I still think it's a non-bullish environment in here. The trade wars are still out there in the forefront. We're going to get into the growing season a little bit further. If we have a good crop, we're going to come on down. We're going to go and find out if we have demand going forward. Buy breaks and sell rallies, and that's the best I can say. These are my opinions, not that of ADM or ADMIS. Thank you.